Yep, and to close out today's episode, we'll be talking about fantasy teams now. So yeah, so far so good. My team has done well, like I revealed in the previous episode. We've got Rangers who gave me 10 points. Mo Salah, my captain. We had to wait until the last minute for him to give us points, and Ekitike obviously gave me points, which was good. I only had bad result from Chelsea players in Palma and João Pedro, and I know that's the case for so many others because we had them in our team, but it wasn't the best of games from the Chelsea players, But hopefully they'll crack on in the next game against West Ham. So right now, no panic. I'm not making any changes to the team. I'll keep the team as is and just change the XI because I've got some Crystal Palace players in there, in the likes of Munoz and. I wanted to get Mateta in, but I chose Joao Pedro ahead of Mateta. But I would keep it as it is, and let's see how Crystal Palace continue with this their run. And now that Eze, they'll be losing Eze. It's going to be a decision to make. There'll be a decision to make. Yeah. Now that Eze leaves, I'll watch them for a couple of games and see who to bring because I know they are going to be a really tough sides for for the big teams this season. They will be hard to break down. And the fact that they can stand up to the big teams means that they're going to be right up there. And obviously, they'll be able to dissect the smaller teams because they've got the players to do that. And they'll be playing Villa, who they have always been beating. If you look at their record, they always beat Aston Villa, and that's coming soon. And I expect them to continue to smash Aston Villa, And now that Konsa would not be playing again, so it's a big miss for Aston Villa. So attacking assets from Crystal Palace should be in the conversation for you. If you know fantasy football, you should be thinking of bringing them into your team. So I've got Munoz in my team. It's going to be starting for me. Henceforth, I'll add him on the bench. I had him on the bench because I picked Aino from Nottingham Forest ahead of him, but it was a point shot from Munoz, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. Sometimes we don't get things right, and it happens. I was biased, maybe thinking Chelsea was going to smash them and left him on the bench, but he's going to get back into my team. So we've got Mo Kudus as expected. A lot of people chose Bruno Fernandes over players like this, but like I said, you've got a player who will get you goal contributions because now he's in a new team and the team that respects him, respects the person that he is as a footballer and put him in his best position, and he's being guided by a good manager in the league too as well. So Kudus is going to get goals this season, and him being valued less than Bruno Fernandes, it's a no-brainer to have him in your team ahead of the likes of Bruno Fernandes. So Njai, I'm still expectant of him to get me points. And next on the list, Cole Palmer, like I said, not good enough, and that's my midfield. Palmer, Njai, Kudus, Salah, Reinders. But I'm still looking at Eze. If Eze goes to Spurs, he's getting into my team ASAP. I don't know. ASAP is going to get into my team. Maybe I might have to take Njai for Eze. Njai out of my team for Eze. And next on, Jet Spence, low valuation than Poro. I would have preferred Poro, but Jet Spence is a low valuation and it helps me to be able to organize my team better. So I had him in my team and obviously he gave me the points. Yeah, so that's all that matters. Good from Jet Spence. Next on the list, Cucurella. Cucurella gave me maximum point, what a player Cucurella is. So yeah, he's going to be in my team for the long run for sure. And next one, Aino gave me 2 defensive contribution points to make it 4. And in the next couple of games, I'll have to look at him to see what other defensive players that I'm going to bring in. And I think this Sunderland defense have got grit in them, so I might be eyeing their players because they are going to be on the cheap too as well. So it gives me more money to save to strengthen some other part of my squad. Yeah, so Pickford, he was the best goalie in the league last season in terms of points in fantasy. Yeah, so it was just a choice that I just had to make. I didn't dip it too much because I don't really rate too many goalkeepers in the league this season. Yeah, so I really need to. I would have. My plan was to bring in Sanchez instead, but I needed to choose three Chelsea players, and Sanchez can't be in those in the three in the list. Yeah, so it can't be in the list. So I need to find some other. I think I missed out on Raya. To be fair, Arsenal are the best defensive team in the league. They are defensively strong. I should have had Raya in my team no matter what. Well, it's just what it is. It happens. I didn't think too much about goalies and just put in Pickford because he was the best last season in the league. So, um, so yeah, that's my team. João Pedro and Ekitike to make it the two attackers that I have up there. And on the bench, I've got Mark Giu. He didn't play in the last game, so 4.5 anyways. It's cheap point. I'll watch the next couple of games for Sunderland, and if he doesn't get in, I have to make a different choice for Mark Giu, and maybe he's going to be replaced with some other players, maybe in Burnley, in the likes of Lyle Foster. So, who is the last person on my fantasy in the bench? I've got Munoz, I've got Mark Giu. Who should be the last person? Should be a defender too as well. I can't remember. Who I had. So I think that's it, guys. That's my team. That's me reviewing fantasy, and I know we can't be making too many changes in our team now. We need to still watch what is going to unfold in the next couple of games before we finalize on what the team is going to look like in the next before the end of the year, before you can use your white card again after the turn of the year. Yeah. So good one for everyone. And one thing that surprised me yesterday is the fact that Odegaard had more defensive contribution than Fernandes. How did that happen? Oh yeah, it's logical, to be fair, because Manchester United were the more attacking side, so the expectation is that Arsenal will defend. So maybe that was what happened. That Odegaard got more defensive contributions than Fernandes. But it's what it is, guys. I think I need to round it up now so I can get some other things done for today. Great weekend we've had, and we go again next weekend. See you guys, and like I've always said, follow, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and engage. Engagement is really key, man. Let's talk football. That's all we do. That's all I do. Talk football. So keep the comments coming, and I'll try and respond as soon as I can. And see you guys on the next episode. Thanks all for staying on, watching. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Bye-bye.